supposed to be the front. Say it's too loud, still turning up. Why you all in my face? I don't give a f. You ride shotgun, try and give me some. Oh, there you go again.
The Southern California sun is starting to set as we welcome you to Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. It's Game 3 of the World Series between the Cleveland Indians and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
You know, I think the phrase must win is overused in sports, but even though this isn't an elimination game, it does sort of feel like a must win. Doesn't matter what sport you're talking about. If you go down 3-0 in any series, you're fighting nearly an impossible uphill battle. Feels like the series kind of rides on this game right here. The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on the show. And we'll have it for you next. Trevor Bauer will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny? Pride joy of the UCLA Bruins, former #1 draft pick with the Arizona Diamondbacks. This guy has really found himself good fastball. He's one of these guys that he's into the new metrics. He likes to see that spin rate and that carry on the four-seam fastball. Good fastball, 95 to 97. His curveball, though, might be his out pitch. It's a 12-6 straight down curveball. One of the top pitchers in the league right now.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And how lucky is this pitching staff looking at this defensive alignment? 2 Gold Glovers in the outfield. In a day and age where everybody's trying to hit the ball in the air, look for everything to get caught today.
Now into the box, Cesar Hernandez. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First offering on its way. And we are underway from Dodger Stadium as the first pitch is taken here for ball 1.
First pitch, 7:07.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And it's fouled away. Temperature was in the 70s earlier today, but 59 at game time tonight. Here comes the 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Betts has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. Now a moment here for the Indians' starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
Jose Ramirez is at the plate as he watches ball 1. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but He will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
The 1-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled away. Just underway here in Southern California. Another one sent foul. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
The 2-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Smith recovers, and the throw to first is there to record the second out. Next up, Patrick Connolly, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. First offering. And this is low, ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
And now in the box, Franmil Reyes. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Pitch is high. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Some managers treat the postseason as a time to be aggressive, and that's exactly the case here. They had the speed burner on the move, and it worked out nicely for him. Just got to drive him in now.
Big cut at the 2-0 slider, but he comes up empty, 2-1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And he will crash into the wall, but hold on to it there for the final out of the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. We'll have more of Game 3 after this message. Tanner Tully gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
It's It's not easy as a rookie to go out there and establish yourself, get the off-speed pitches over, and just try to be the same pitcher that you were in the minor leagues. And one of the big keys, not get ahead of yourself.
Here's how the Indians are setting up on D. And let's take a look at first baseman Carlos Santana. Originally came up from the minors as a catcher. Also has dabbled at DH. But don't get it twisted. This guy can handle first base as well with soft hands and big-time power at the plate.
Now to the plate, here is Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Dodgers, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. One and two now as that one's fouled off. And the pitch. Ground ball right side. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first.
Batting second.
Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Taylor behind, 0-2 the count.
I know it's the first inning, but he better find his release point on that breaking stuff, or he's in for a long day.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Looked like the curveball slipped out that time.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Next for the Dodgers, Corey Seager. He's set, and the pitch.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Rosario is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And with 2 away, let's give you one more look at the paths these 2 teams took to get to this Game 3 of the World Series. Here's the cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
Taylor is off at first with 2 away. Runners off for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
Here's the 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. 1-2. Here it is. Again, he sends it out of play. Drives it out to deep right center field. Right fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for LA, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Carlos Santana. Bauer's ready. Here it comes. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Two and 1 to the Indians' first baseman.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
The 2-1. Seared down the first baseline. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And check out the left side of this infield. You think the pitching staff's not going to want to pitch the righties in to pull and the lefties away to go the other way to the left side? That's because everything's getting caught on the left side of this infield. Should be fun to watch.
In now, Eddie Rosario. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Very weakly on the ground. The 1-2. A swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
And That will bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
I like the way they're making him work out on that mound. They're taking a lot of early pitches right here. It's going to benefit them in the later innings.
This is foul right side. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike three. Down in order go the Tribe. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning now, and next will be the speedy catcher, Will Smith.
The catcher,
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike three.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire.
Batting
Sometimes
six.
it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Liner in there for a base hit. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on.
Digging in will be Edwin Rios. And he puts it on the ground to second. On to first, and there are two down. Now at the plate here is A.J. Pollock. Runner in scoring position with Sergio. And now the first pitch. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
Right side. It's flagged down deep in the hole. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Dodgers leave one. We'll move to the third with no score. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Roberto Perez. Here's the first pitch to him. And He'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Now the 2-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. So a full count now.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
So now the pitcher, Tanner Tully. This is a textbook sacrifice situation, so let's see if that's the call. From the stretch, runners on the move for second, and they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
So stepping in is Cesar Hernandez. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. First pitch on its way. The 0-1 delivery. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Indians still in search of their first hit of the ball game. And another foul ball. From the belt, the pitch. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
One thing to take note of is how these last 2 batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
Hit out towards second. Oh, look at Taylor. The throw in time. That was exceptional. He got the out and prevented the runner from having a chance to score.
Hey, awesome play right there. Getting dirty for the boys. I can't tell you how much that means to the pitcher. On the mound, keeping that runner at third and not allowing him to score, leaving your feet right there, just an awesome play.
At the plate now, Jose Ramirez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The set and the 1-0. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. 3-1 to him now.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And there's the first hit of the game for Cleveland. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. To the plate now, Patrick Connolly, and he hits it hard to the right side, and that finds its way through for a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Little ground ball with eyes right there. He might have been a little bit out in front, but I don't care. That's a bullet knock in the box score tomorrow morning.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. Out in front of it, strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The 0-1 offering. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. Fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Indians forced to settle for 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Trevor Bauer.
The pitcher, Trevor Bauer.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Dodgers pitcher trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate. Hit back up the middle, reined in, and that's the first out.
Up next, the right fielder, Mookie.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Hernandez backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Chris Taylor.
So now into the box is Chris Taylor. Worked a walk his first time up. Pitch on the way. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
2 out, nobody on. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. And he'll miss the target there with a curveball, and it's 2-1 now. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They're down 1-0. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. So now Carlos Santana comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Carlos Santana.
Bauer's ready. Here's the first pitch. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And you can see both guys bringing it pretty good in this one. 95 on one hand, 92 on the other. Next, it'll be Eddie Rosario. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And they'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. Now a check swing on the pitch inside, but he definitely broke the plane, and that's the first strike. 1 run. 2 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away. The 3-2 pitch. Fouled away. Fouled off. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box, Ahmed Rosario. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
He obviously was sitting all over that pitch. He didn't want to go deep in the count. He saw it 0-0 and he let it fly.
So now to the plate, Roberto Perez, as he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit. Throw into third. And the tag, he will be out at third base, and on a great throw from center, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Tribe, but they hold a 1-0 lead. And now here is Corey Seager. He flew out in his last debut.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last debut. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Down the line and fair. That's a hit. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Chalk that one up as an E6. And you really can't believe it out there.
Bellinger.
So here's Cody Bellinger. Here's a pop-up now. And no one will get this one. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. 0-1, here's the pitch. Called strike 0-2.
The beauty of that sequence right there, the fastball in, now to change up away, is where do you go as a hitter? Do you cover away? Do you cover the heater in? You can't do both. You have to pick a side of the plate and hope that's where he goes.
The next 0-2. Seager, the runner at third with no outs. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly as that'll square things at 1-1.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
And that one yanked just foul. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Now a curveball's in there. 1-2 now.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Two and 2 to the Dodgers catcher. Two is a changeup that misses. 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Matt Muncy.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. One and 1 to the Dodgers first baseman.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
The 1-2. Hot shot to third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him. A base hit. Throw comes into third now, so they're at the corners here with only 1 out.
Hey, he might have been able to get his body in front of that. I don't know. But the bottom line is I love the effort to slide and try and knock that down, but it was just too hard to play to make.
Into the box now, Edwin Rios, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0 home. Lifted down the line in left. Chasing after it is Rosario, but he won't get there. It falls in. Notch one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 0-1. Hit high and deep out to left field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Standing in now, Trevor Bauer, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 0-1 pitch. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well-executed changeup. If he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
The 0-2 home, and it's fouled away. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Hernandez onto the grass. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration, popping it up with two runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. First offering, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. One and one to the Dodgers leadoff man.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. Rios at third. Pollock at second with two gone. Pitch popped straight up. Tully waits on it. And he makes the play to end the inning. So 3 runs on 5 base hits, 1 error in the inning, and 2 left. We played 4 full. Dodgers out in front, 3-1. New inning set to get underway and set to stand in as the rookie pitcher, Tanner Tully.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
Bobby Bradley will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 44, Bobby Bradley.
batter sets his sights. Here comes the first pitch. Bouncer to the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away.
Now batting, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
So next to hit is Cesar Hernandez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First delivery to him. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. Taylor has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
At the plate, Jose Ramirez. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Throws it on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Cal Quantrill, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Cal Quantrill.
Digging in will be Chris Taylor. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup.
The second baseman, Chris Taylor.
First pitch on the way. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Jammed him there as this is rolled out to short. Scooped up, and that's out number 1.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Here's Corey Seager. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Rosario has to cover some ground, but he gets there, and there are 2 gone.
The center fielder, number 35, Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. And now the first pitch.
Well, that's off the plate.
The 1-0. Misses for the second ball. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Reyes will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Dodgers down in order as the lead remains 3-1. Top half of the sixth about to get started, and that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Patrick Connolly. First pitch of the AB now. And that's taken high and outside for ball one. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Pollock has a read on it. Makes the play, one away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Reyes.
So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Franmil Reyes. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. Here's the pitch.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
And he fouls this one off. Strike two, swinging just out in front of the slider.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
We're in the sixth inning here in a 3-1 ball game. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the sixth inning. Here's Carlos Santana now. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. First pitch on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Betts at the track. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. Score holds. It's 3-1. Bottom of the sixth inning on its way, but first, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. He said he's really proud of the fact that they've only gone down on strikes once in the game, all while averaging over a base hit per inning. If that kind of combination continues, he thinks there's a lot more to look forward to.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ready now is Will Smith. His prior history versus this arm, he's 1 for 5. Now the first pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
As a hitter, you see a pitcher working east-west. This is where you got to tell yourself to stay tall. You can't cover both sides of the plate. You got to pick one and trust it.
Fouled away. The 0-2 once more is taken for ball one. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now the
fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Next up is Max Muncy. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. The 0-1. Popped him up. Santana over to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, the third baseman, Edwin Rios.
So 2 gone now for the Dodgers in the 6th, and that brings in Edwin Rios. Here's the first pitch to him, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Fouled off. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 2 out, nobody on. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. He's got it. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers, and it's still 3-1. Striding in for the Indians, Eddie Rosario. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Bauer's ready. Here he comes on 2-0. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 2nd home run of the series, and the Tribe have made this a 3-2 score now.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Brustar Gratterall comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Now pitching, batting in the 7th, number 48, Brustar Gratterall. Now playing third, batting number 56.
In now, Ahmed Rosario. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against a modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Skied into straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. 1 away.
Up next for Cleveland, the catcher, Roberto
Now it'll be Roberto Perez. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch on the way. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He takes the turn and heads for second. And there's your tying run at second base with a 1-out double.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
Harold Ramirez will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 40, Harold Ramirez.
First pitch on its way. As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Bellinger's in pursuit. He can't get there as it falls in. Now a long throw to third. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Cesar.
So now to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Swing and a miss. A little too anxious there. 1-1.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
Swing and a fly ball, but shallow. And that's not going to do it. Pollard has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner.
The batter, the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Joe Kelly comes on now, looking for the final out of the inning to strand the 2 runners in scoring position.
Joe Kelly.
Jose Ramirez will be his first assignment as he steps in with 2 men in scoring position now, but also 2 away. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
A swing by Ramirez, and this one's soaring to right field. And they have taken the lead. Three-run home run down the line in right, and it's now 5-3.
This is going to be one of those moments we look back on in a couple years when we relive this World Series. That swing of the bat late in the game to take the lead, huge blow.
And that's Patrick Connolly.
At the plate now, Patrick Connolly batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And Pollock will make the catch, and that ends the inning. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. Bottom of the 7th inning upcoming in L.A.
get up and stretch. The Indians on top 5-3. Nick Whitgren gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home seventh.
Number 62, Nick Whitgren.
Last half of the seventh here, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, A.J. Pollock.
Left fielder, A.J. Pollock.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Back-to-back tough pitches, and he's down 0-2 now.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The batter, number 56.
Into the box, number 56. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Now here's the pitch. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Center fielder coming on. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Mookie Betts. His career numbers against this pitcher, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Now the first pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Rosario is there. And he's got it for the final out of the frame. Dodgers down in order. They're still down 5-3. Blake Trinan has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 49, Blake Trinan.
Ready to begin the 8th, and here's Franmil Reyes stepping in. Here's the first pitch. Grounded to the right, fielded cleanly. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The batter.
Still anyone's ball game. 5-3 is our score as we take a look now at the starter comparison to see how these two guys fared in the matchup. Digging in, the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2. Here's a ball well struck for the right field corner. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 9, Eddie
Eddie Rosario will stand in to try it again, already with one home run of the ball game. And on cue, here it was back in the 7th inning. A solo shot that provided quite a spark for these guys. First offering. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Goes after the sinker there as this is fouled away. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Scooped up, throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3 as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman Chris Taylor. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Phil Maton is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 88, Phil Maton.
And now the first pitch.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Behind 0-2 now. Too high. 1-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. Next to stand in is Corey Seager. Flew out last time up.
Seager.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. His career numbers in this matchup, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. 2 out, nobody on. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Back up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Now batting, catcher,
Here now is Will Smith as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. fly. This ball is crushed. Look at it go. And as Dodger fans have heard for years, she is out of here. So a two-run shot to left center. And just like that, this ball game is all tied.
I mean, you have to love the World Series. What a game we have right now. Home run ties it late. The place is going absolutely bananas. Would you rather be anywhere else?
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. James Karinchak enters here looking to get the final out before the ninth inning.
Number 99, James Karinchak.
So now to the plate, Max Muncy, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Comes set, the 0-1. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. On to the 9th inning now from Dodger Stadium. All even at 5 apiece. Set to start the 9th in this one, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Ahmed Rosario. Now here's the first offering. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound, and he'll flip on to first to record the out. Next, here is Roberto Perez. He doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Betts. Lays out, and he's got it. A great play for out number 2. Austin Hedges will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the bases empty.
Number 17, Austin Hedges.
First offering. He'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. One and 0. Here it is.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle of the order power guy.
The 2-0. Just a tick behind for a strike.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
The set and the 2-1. Squared that one up just a little late. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bellinger gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. So nothing happening this time around. The Dodgers with a chance to walk it off as we go to the last of the ninth. Caber Ruiz is up off the bench to lead it off as the possible winning run here in the bottom of inning number 9. Oliver Perez comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He sends it on the ground softly to the left. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, left fielder, A.J. Pollock.
Now at the plate is A.J. Pollock. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on the way. One out, nobody on. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Brett Phillips is into the game as a defensive replacement now as he takes over in right.
Now playing right field, number 35, Brett Phillips.
Here comes the 1-2. It was a sinker that misses for a ball. Swinging a ground ball to third. On to first, and it's a good start to the inning for Perez. 2 away.
The batter, number 56.
Stepping in next, number 56. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now here's the pitch. Sinker to open the AB, and there for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line drive to center field, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. And the inning kept alive now for Mookie Betts.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this.
Here's Mookie Betts. Matchup numbers with Oliver Perez. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Here's the first pitch. And there's the old slider from Perez. It's strike 1. Fouled off. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. One left for LA. Our score holds at 5 apiece. Scott Alexander takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Number 75, Scott Alexander.
Cesar Hernandez will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. He's set. Here it comes. Too much dip on the sinker. Laid off for a ball. A ball hit hard to the left side. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
To the plate now, Jose Ramirez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Already 4 RBIs in his pocket to this point. Looking to get that go-ahead run over to third as he gets this one down. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
And here's indication from the dugout of an intentional pass, and that will load the bases here and set up the force at the plate.
The center fielder.
So a big spot here. Bases loaded, nobody out. And that brings up outfielder Brett Phillips. Here's the first pitch. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out. And the go-ahead run stays at third with one big out on the scoreboard now.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Striding in is Carlos Santana. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Here's the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
The 0-1. Now that's popped up, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Now the 0-2 pitch. And a
swing and a miss. He struck him out, and a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Big spot here, and it'll be Eddie Rosario. Needs a hit here to bring the go-ahead run home from third with 2 away. Here's the first pitch. He's set the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
The 0-2.
Yeah, doubled up on the slider away there. Got him to go after it before, so why not see if he'll offer at it again?
Hernandez, the runner at third. Ramirez over at second. Connolly at first. 2 out in the inning. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. Back with more from Game 3 after this. Now to the plate, Chris Taylor struck out in his last trip to the plate.
The second baseman, Chris Taylor.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And that gets the black on the outside. A good slider that time. Rounded up the first baseline. Santana's got it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Leading up for the Dodgers, the shortstop, Corey Seager.
Ready for the bottom of the 10th here. And striding to the plate will be Corey Seager. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. There's a bouncer foul to the left of the plate. 1-1. Oh, that grounder caught him. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And this has to be a big concern here. This ball came back and got him right in the pitching arm. And that is something you just never want to see. You can see him trying to work this one off. And from all appearances, I think they're going to let him continue. So that at least is a good sign. Standing in now, Cody Bellinger. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He could make these fans go nuts and secure the win if he can place a ball deep enough into the gap. The 1-0. Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. 1-2 now.
Count 1-2.
Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder is on the run. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, the catcher,
Will Smith will stand in again as we take you back now to the 8th inning, and this was a big one. The 2-run shot that helped get us to where we are now. Here's the first pitch. Bouncer up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer on a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Max Muncy is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Bounce towards the second baseman. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. And we'll have to cancel those dinner reservations, partner. 11th inning coming up. And we are all tied 5-5. Now Skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Tommy Kingley takes the mound to start the 11th inning. At the plate now is Ahmed Rosario. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First offering lifted down the line in left. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Bellinger's under it. 1 down.
Moving up the field, the catcher, number 55.
11th inning set to get underway, and now it'll be the catcher, Roberto Perez. First pitch on its way. Hit out towards second. Gloved by Taylor. And there's out number 2. Oscar Mercado will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Hitting for the Indians, number 36, Oscar Mercado.
First delivery to him. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, and here's a slider that's ruled a ball. 3-0 now. Cesar Hernandez would be next. Ready with the 3-0. And it's fouled away. And it's full now, 3-2.
I mean, this has been an interesting at-bat. We haven't seen, out of all the pitches, a single one in the strike zone. And yet we're in a full count. Don't be surprised if he throws the rosin there.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a solo shot here to left center field as they've taken a 1-run lead.
the second base.
Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. This one's also hit well. Deep down the right field line. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. A solo shot down the line in right, and they take a 7-5 lead. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
Corey Knebel enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Next to Cleveland, the third baseman.
At the plate, Jose Ramirez. He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Working on a good line in this ball game. 3 for 5 thus far. And now before the 0-1 pitch, a quick stoppage as he steps out. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he falls behind 0-2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done as now they'll need some extra inning heroics to pull this one out. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. One last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th now. Cleveland's out in front, 7-5. Emmanuel Clase takes the mound in a save situation as he'll try and make sure this one doesn't reach the 12th. Set now for the bottom of the 11th. And the catcher, Austin Barnes, will dig into bat next.
Austin Barnes.
He's set and the pitch. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Soft grounder left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the left fielder, A.J. Pollard.
And now, A.J. Pollard. He bounced out last time up. Now the first pitch. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Got him out at his front foot. It's 0-2. Hit back toward the mound. Scooped up. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
The bat, number 56.
In now, number 56, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. High and deep down the left field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
You could see from up here, as soon as that ball hooked foul right there, the air came out of the dugout. He's got to find a way to regroup and continue this at bat.
To second for 1, on to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a swing and a fly ball, and this should do it. He brings it in, and the Indians are 1 step away from a sweep. They take a commanding 3-0 lead here on the road as this one is over.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
Time for one last check of the line score in this extra innings victory. 7-5 tonight's final. Cleveland take a commanding 3-0 lead in this World Series. Oliver Perez pitches well enough to get the W. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
The final line score for